Hello everyone, this is Lolly. Welcome back. This is part 2. I did a video already showing how I made this really cute mason jar bee and honey shaker. This is going to be the cover of a standalone journal, although it would fit in my Elizabeth Craft Planner Essentials Planner. This will be its own journal. And after doing this, I just looked at this and thought that sticker is so anticlimactic. It needs a flower there. So I believe this is a paper flower, so I'm just going to use my Nouveau Deluxe adhesive and put that down there. And then we're going to work on some pages in here. And I have this other little flower I got too. Now I think that just makes that so much more perky, and that makes me happy. So let's move on to the first page. That was the cover. We're going to move on to the first page in this journal. And I am using the Tula and Norbert Sweet as Honey paper collection, which is in my shop. I will give you a link under this video on how to get it. And this is the wood grain covered, and then the back has birdhouses. It's so adorable. So this is the die. And there's also this one that cuts out the little centerpieces. So I have cut out this, and I went ahead and ran it down into the strip here, the branding strip, because I knew I was going to cover that with a pocket. And so I just took this paper and ran it through this way, and I'm going to do that. But first, let's go ahead and get this mounted on there. Now I think before I put this on there, I want to put some ribbon or something on here to make it a little more, well, perky, like I was saying. I have this polka dot ribbon, and this is American Crafts. I think that works pretty well. This is grosgrain ribbon. So let's use our Fabri-Tac. I always use Fabri-Tac if I'm adhering any fabric or trims that are fabric, such as ribbons. This is adorable too, isn't it? It's one of the cut apart cards. Okay, and then we will put that right down there. Okay, so that is adhered. And now I'm thinking about a card. There are cut apart cards in the collection, and I took this one, Be Happy, and I trimmed it just a little bit so it would slide into my pocket more easily. And I rounded the two bottom corners with the Crocodile Corner, the chomper. And I think I want to put some lace across the top here. I want to center this, so let's do this. And again, we're using Fabri-Tac. Now this has a natural curve to it, so as I put this on, I'm going to straighten it out and hold it there for a minute. Now I have that yellow tiny rickrack. I love tiny rickrack. And I also have the black, and I think I'm going to use the black because I just love the accent. And that's going to go right on top here, and I will trim them off together. Okay. Oh, that is so cute. And I think for this one, I do want to put the jar lid across the top. I won't do this on every page, but I think it really helps sometimes to do that. And possibly, how about maybe a sentiment across there? Our stickers. I just love this bee thing here. This says Be Happy. How about the Be Kind? And let's put a little bee under it. Or let's use this. I'm kind of angling that down on purpose. Oh, that is so sweet. And maybe a little accent right here on the ribbon. Let's get another one of those flowers that I have here, but I'm going to use one of the white ones this time and put that right there with the Fabri-Tac. This one, I don't know what this one's made out of. It feels a little more dense than the one that I said was a paper flower. I'm putting this a little lower than so it's not sticking up above the pocket. Oh, I really love that little accent there. Very cute. Oops, one more thing. I like using hole reinforcers. Elizabeth Craft Designs has come out with these wonderful hole reinforcer dies. This is set 1 and this is set 2, but I also added this set on there, and this is actually in Planner Essentials 5, but I took it out and put it here with my other hole reinforcers because it looks more like a honeycomb. There we go. Now this is just some scrap. I have a lot of this scrap paper. I believe it's called Mustard Yellow. It's from Tonic Studios, and I hoard that paper. Okay, make sure that's a little driveway. Flip that over, making sure there's no glue sticking out. So this is what we have on this side. Let's turn this over, and this is what we have, but I want it to be a little flatter when I work with it. One of the things you might want to consider, especially if you're putting bulky items on your journal, would be to decorate both sides with the flat papers, and then from there go on and add the bulky stuff. So I took the die and I cut out this from a notebook I have. This is ancient. This is from mid-90s when I was selling dots, rubber stamps, and it was oh, this one's dead. It was a planner planner pages they gave us to help run our business. And I just came across it today and I thought, I want to use that. Isn't that cute? Kind of goes along with that. And I want to have like an extra little flap across here on this page. So this, it's going to have to go this way. I got the 2 holes at the bottom. It's going to go this way. But it's a little bigger than I want. So I'm going to trim off. Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll score it and fold it over. And that'll give me an extra dimension to my project. This is the Caterpillar crease. I will give you a link down below to the video I show in how to use this. Let's see which way. This is going to be the thing. So turn it this way, and I'm going to give it 1/2 inch. Okay, and we turn that over. Now when I put that in there, that's about where I want it. I don't want it sticking out all the way. I want people to see that that's back there. So I'm going to adhere that. Let's just use the tape runner on that as well. And let's round those corners. And I'm going to use the 1/4 inch this time. Perfect. And now that will go into the book like this. But I think what I'll do is I'll go ahead and glue this panel down. And that also serves to give me extra support around these holes. There we go. Very cute. And I love the dimensionality of this. And I have the little flap there, and you can still write in there little secrets. So we could turn this over, put this back in there. And I'm wondering about something across the top here. Okay. Let's just put this across here as though it's a tie across there. Now I could also put a bow here. Whatever you want to do, it depends on how thick you want your journal to be. So that's something you need to consider. Could also add a flower. I don't think that would stick out quite as much as a bow. Like if I put that there and added another center, because that was really cute. Since I'm putting this onto ribbon, I'm going to use the Fabri-Tac. These are all different sizes, I notice. There we go. It would look really cute put up on foam tape. But as I said, I'm trying to kind of cut the bulk down. And we have this here, and I think that would be something cute to embellish as well. Now, some of these gnomes would get lost, like the black hat. You wouldn't be able to see that, but this one might show up pretty well. But he's got this cart, though. He shows up because he's so bright. I had to get a gnome in there. Oh, perfect. Okay, and now this will dry. That will be my first page in my journal. And here's what it looks like so far. And we will break now and finish this in our next video, which will be part 3. Thank you for watching.